Hmm.
I'm gonna say about uh, about in a period of time, infinite Christ.
Daniel, Daniel, Onayemi, can you please mute yourself? Daniel, we have not started. I'm already hearing your voice from the background. Daniel,
Hello. Okay.
Also, good job, watermelon. Ew.
Have you joined the SSC class? Have you joined the SSC class? It's going on now. It's already 2 o'clock. Yes.
Go back to me. Oh my shit.
Yeah.
The man God is not there.
Yeah. She go by 9 there.
Má délé ma bẹ ṣe
Bọ̀dé
wọ́n.
náà lè o.
Not
They
yet
got
there.
5 or they took it. It's not even long time.
O fẹ́. Ó kéré. Okay.
Yes.
O lọ bíṣẹ́ ni.
Oh,
Send the wig ni wàhálà mo ti tún un sórí náà.
I've done the assignment. I read the assignment. I cannot now send it now.
Lọ́dún boyfriend ẹ pè mí o. Bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ó ń hide nọ́mbà fi pè mí ni o. Mo kọ́ tó gbé fún bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Fight mi.
Max. Max.
Ademola,
Sir.
Ademola,
Sir.
can you see the slide? Are you seeing the slide? Ademola, can you see this slide? Can you see the slide? Yes, Omotosho.
Yes, sir, we can all see the slide, sir.
You can all see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can see the slide, sir.
Yes, sir, we can see the slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
we can start the lecture, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please, if you have any question, if you have anything to say, just raise up your hand so that we'll all be on the same page. And so this is a FSC 113 and AM's 103 lecture. And we are using CS, which has been changed. This is your FSC 113/AM's 103 is the course 101, Introduction to Computing Science. So that is what the course is all about. That's the course code and course title. Oh, okay. So all of you, by now, some of you must have seen me one-on-one as your course lecturer. And in the previous class, you must have also seen Dr. Yinka Badejo. Then I'm still the course lecturer for today's lecture. And remember, our lecture times are always Wednesdays 2 to 4. Then this is the course schedule is 2 to 4 on Wednesday. This is the learning outcome, what we are supposed to learn at the end of this course, which I know by now all of us are already familiar with. We already know. And the course synopsis is based on CCMAS, and that is core curriculum and minimum academic standard, CCMAS. So that's the curriculum that we are using, course synopsis. Then this is the course content that we will be using and we are following. And this is the course outline, course 101. And this is the course materials. Is that true? Some of us already have the manual. Some of us have the manual.
Longer on fabrics and skin. Sure, you know that. So it's better use it on your fabrics. Then you use your body spray too on your skin. Yes. Then after putting on your clothes, you use your perfume. Then using oil is very, very important because oil must take perfume longevity. Go long.
Shut up.
After spraying your perfume, like you just use your oil to touch it.
Uncle Kev,
Hello.
please. Guys, good afternoon. Please, am I the only one who cannot hear him, or is it just my network?
You're
You're
not
not
the
the
only
only
one.
one.
You're
No,
not the
you're
only
not
one.
the
No.
See, you don't I don't think the man is in the group link. I don't think the man is in the class again because if you look at the participants, his name is no more here. So because I'm really lost.
Hello,
Like,
hello,
what's not
participant.
holding?
Hello, guys.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
okay.
back very
Please,
soon.
let's wait for the lecturer, please. Thank you very
Yeah, no.
much.
Tina, thank you very much.
Yes, I don't see you.
We'll be back very soon. Nicole Ninja.
Who be that guy? You learn lecture is that?
Mr. Ifo, you know they change your name.
They
don't get name.
Okay.
I beg more they give us random bed now. What they put on it.
They say we could not use body spray.
Body spray,
Touch it.
Nobody get bedu for that side.
That one they make more millions on bedu.
You your body spray.
Down.
You know, when you are talking, my mic, I'm on mute my mic. So I didn't know. You more mute mic. Nico,
my boo.
iPhone now.
You want to do Pablo? First I lost for you.
I'm going to like them with just single boy.
Yeah, you married one.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
See, my own
Hello?
different. Yeah, I see the people audience.
Hello.
You are very proud. You are very proud.
Sorry, the network went off.
Okay.
Sorry, the network went off, so we'll continue. I said, I was asking, this is where we add the course materials. I said, many of us have gotten the materials by now.
Sir.
How many of
Sir.
We couldn't get
The course material is finished.
We went to school.
Okay, that's finished.
Saturday.
Okay, let's continue. This is course evaluation. We are already familiar with it. And this is our previous lectures. In our previous lecture, we'll talk about computer system, then the component of a computer system. So today's presentation, which is chapter 4, how many of us are with the book there with you? If you are with the book, how many of us are with the book?
Yes, sir. We don't have the chapter 4 yet, sir.
How many of us are with the book? How many of us?
Nobody, sir.
The book? You don't have the book? You
We don't have the book, sir.
the book. If you have the book, just open to chapter 4. That's we'll be taking this.
Abid, I can't even hear you well.
You don't have the book at the-
Sir, we can't hear
at
you
the
well at all. We can't hear you well.
That thing is cracking. Your network is very bad, sir.
Okay.
No,
So,
can't hear.
so presentation is introduction software and programming language. Introduction to hear me.
Sir, we can't hear you. We can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you, sir.
Okay. Are we on the same? I hope some of us are still online.
Your network is bad, sir.
Hello? Yeah, it's not
Sir,
my
your
network.
network is
Don't say my network is bad. Just say the network. You said what did you say?
Sir, the network is still terrible. We can't hear you.
Hello?
Sir, we
Sir, we
can't.
can't hear you. Your network is bad.
But can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. We can
Yes,
hear
we
you now.
can
But
hear
can
you
you
now,
hear me
sir.
now?
We
Somehow
can hear you.
cracking, sir.
Yes.
Okay. You can hear me now, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We can hear you now. Yes, sir.
Isn't
Yes, sir.
it?
Yeah, we can hear you now, sir.
Hello?
Can hear you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
So
Okay.
I think you are
So
too
I
close
said,
to the network, sir.
okay, good. Okay, that is good. I said today's present. But you can hear me now. Can't all of you hear me?
We can.
We can, sir.
Okay, so I can proceed, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes, sir.
I can continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I said our today's lecture is on chapter 4. Chapter 4 of the book. Chapter 4 of the book. I said, and that chapter 4 said is chapter 4 topic is introduction to software and programming languages. That is the topic of chapter 4, introduction to software and programming languages. So that is how chapter 4 is. So we move on to the next slide, and this is chapter 4, said introduction to software and programming languages. Before I move on, can anybody tell me what is software?
What do you say, sir? Sir.
What is software?
Sir, please, the network is bad.
Ademola, can you tell me what is software? Software.
Software are the intangible parts of a
Can you hear me? I
computer.
said, can you can't?
Your mic is cracking.
Software, not the hardware.
Don't worry. I think we should listen to your friend. She's right.
Sir.
I said software. Can somebody tell me? I said, yes.
Software refers.
Okay. I said, okay, computer software. Is that you call it computer software or just software? And we said that software is a collection of computer programs and the related data that provides the instruction for telling a computer what to do and how to do it. So it is also, we also refer to it as any set of instructions that guides the hardware and tells the hardware how to accomplish its task, how to accomplish each task. So that's what we mean by software. That is software and how to do it. So both the software and the hardware, they work together to produce a meaningful result. So that's why we said that the computer hardware is classified into two broad strategies. The first one is the system software, and the other one is the application software. I hope we are following.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That is good. Thank God. I'm happy that people are responding. So please respond so that I will know that we are online together. Now, this is just an overview from the slide. This is an or the layout of the computer software. You have the application programs that comprises of the word processor. That's where you have the word processor. That is the Word document, the spreadsheet, the database software, the IDE, the CorelDRAW, the PDF, and many other applications like that, including just many other applications that you use on daily basis. Then when you talk about the system software, that's where you have the compilers, that is where you have the interpreters, that is where you have the preprocessors, and like that. That's where you also have the operating systems and the device drivers. So that is all so see, these are system software. System software is a set of programs that coordinate activities and other various programs. So that means that is the software that controls everything that happens in the system. So we are looking at system software now. So we are looking at system software. But before then, I believe that we should know the characteristic of a good software, which we may later come into the characteristic of a good software. Are we all together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Now, please, let's look at this slide. Please, can somebody move a little bit so that we'll be on the same page? So system software consists of a group of programs that control the operation of a computer system, including the function. You have the managing, so those are what the system software are what manage the memory management. They are the one that manage the peripheral devices. They are the one that manage the loading, the storing, and an interface between the application management and between the application programs and the computer. So it is the computer it is the software system that does that. So you can also see that the system software manages the fundamental operation of your system, and which we have said. We said the operating system, the utilities, and the programming language. And when we talk about your operating system, this is a very good example of operating system. That is Windows XP or Windows 20 or Windows 21. Those are various examples. But let's quickly look at operating system, which we normally refer to as OS, operating system. We said that the operating system, OS, is one that controls all other software and allows the hardware devices to work properly. So that is the main work of operating system. So without an operating system, you should know that the user cannot run any application program on the system, just like your phone too. Without an operating system on your phone will not able to run WhatsApp application, will not able to run Facebook, We're not able to run histogram. All your applications, even your game, including your games, will not be able to run. So operating system, which is one of the system software, is to coordinate, is to control all the application programs and the system. That's why we say that the operating system controls all other softwares and allows the hardware and user to work properly. Now, there are some popular operating systems that we have that we must have seen. I believe that some of us must have come across Microsoft Windows, especially for your PC, your laptop. Even some of you connected to me with your phone and with your laptop and desktop, and some phones too. They uses Microsoft Windows, and that is Microsoft Windows is basically for PC and laptop. Then you have Mac operating system also for computers and laptop. You also have Linux and handheld operating system for MP3 and others. So your operating system, as you have known, is the most important type of system software in a computer software. The operating system is the most important type of system software in a computer software. What does it do? What are the basic functions of the operating system? What does it do? We said it provides several essential services like the loading and the running of application programs, like allocating memories and processor time. It also provide input and output facilities, and also manage files of all the information. Now, this is the role of this is the role of an operating system and how it works. From the user, if the user wants to access operating system, it cannot access it without the operating system and the system software in the system. So basically, that's how this is just a summary of the operating system. So these are also the basic function of operating system. As you can see, we said they perform common computer hardware functions. For example, they get input from the keyboard. That's one of the functions. They provide a user interface. That means the command-based user, that is, you give a command. That's what we say. Provide a user interface that is command-based user interface and graphical user interface. They also provide a degree of hardware independency. Let's talk about application program interface. Then it manages system memory, convert logical view to physical view. So these are also the operating system function. It manages processing tasks. It provides networking capabilities. It also control access to system resources, and it also manages files. So these are on and on of the function of an operating system. Then we have types of operating system. You know that today's computers, there are various types. You have the multi-user type, and you have the multi-processing type, and you have the multi-taxing type, and you have the multi-threading type. Then for the multi-user, from the multi-user type of an operating system, it allows for multiple users to use the same computer at the same time and different time. That is the type of operating system that this is. That is the multi-user. The multi-user operating system allows for multiple users to use the same computer at the same time and different time. Then let's look at what the multiprocessor does to the multiprocessing. The operating system is capable of supporting and utilizing more than one computer processor. So this one is talking about processor generally. So in this type of processor, the multiprocessing, the operating system supports and utilize more than one processor in a computer. Then the other type, as we have said earlier on, the multitasking. The multitasking is an operating system that is capable of allowing multiple software processes to run at the same time. That's why we refer to it as multitasking. That is an operating system that allows multiple software processor to run at the same time. Then you have the multi-threading. In this type of operating system, it allows different parts of a software program to run concurrently. But before we move on, I would quickly want us to know some of the basic characteristics of a very good software when we say the software. And don't forget that a software must have to possess some basic characteristics for you or for us to be able to adjoin to work effectively. Before you can even say, oh, this is an operating system, work well, work effectively, work efficiently, it must have some characteristics. And this can be said to be we cannot say that this is the characteristic of it that makes it to be efficient. So one of them is that a good software should provide the required functionalities. A good software should provide the required functionality. That's one of the characteristics. A good software should be usable. A good software should be usable even by the inexperienced users. For example, your Microsoft, I think Microsoft Office, I think is very good at this. You don't need to be an experienced person before you start using it. Once you open the system, you already know, click on this, it will take you to this, click on this, it will take you to this, click on that. So it doesn't require much of experience for you to be able to use a Microsoft operating system. And that's why they still say it's one of the best operating systems that we can use because it is user friendly. So also goes for reliable and dependable. A good software should be reliable and should also be dependable. Then good software should function efficiently, and a good software should have a lifetime of at least measured in years. We remember when Windows 5 came out. Is it Windows 5? Okay, Windows 7, no, Windows XP or Windows XP, from Windows XP to Windows 7. And today, some of us are using Windows 2021 edition. So we should also note that a good software should provide an appropriate user interface. The interface of an operating system should be user-friendly. Let's put it that way. It should be user-friendly. The user doesn't need to ask too much questions. The user doesn't need to be experienced in order to use the interface. And I've said it earlier on that the best form of operating system that all of us are friendly with, that all of us are common with, all of us are always using, that are user-friendly, is Microsoft operating system. Then we also have that a good operating system should be accompanied by complete documentation. Of course, this is very necessary because a user will always make references to it. Then a good software should be easily maintained. It should be easy to maintain. So just as we have said, we have also said that a computer software can be classified into two. We mentioned the system software and we also mentioned the application software. And I believe by now we should know what is the system software. Let me just repeat it again. We said that the system software it refers to the programs that control the operations of a computer and its devices. Then system software also serves as the interface between the users and the application software, just as in the diagram that I've showed us earlier on, between the application software and the hardware. Now, we said they are basically three categories of system software, and which we have mentioned, we said the operating system and the programming languages, the operating system, the programming language. Please don't forget that system software is categorized into three categories. The first is the operating system, the second is the programming language, and the third is the utility programs. Now, we have talked about operating system. We saw operating system that it is the most general, it is software. The operating system is the software that allows a user to run other applications on a computing devices. We take our phone, for example. We said our phone cannot run without an operating system, and that's why in most cases you'll find that most phone comes with Microsoft operating system. There comes with Mac, there comes with Android, and there comes all manner of operating system. At least when you on your system, the first thing that enable your system to power on to come up is the operating system. So invariably, the operating system manages a computer software, manage the computer software resources, including the input devices such as the keyboard and the mouse. It also manages the output devices such as display monitors, the printers and scanners, the network devices such as the modem, the routers, the network connections, storage devices such as the internal and the internal side. So those are what operating system is. And we also try to say that we have types of operating system, and that is what we have said earlier on, that these are the types of operating system. We said we have multi-user operating system, multi-process operating system, multi-task operating system, and multi-trend operating system. That is basically some type, and we have others, other types of operating system. The other type of operating system is the embedded operating system, that is embedded system. So in this type of embedded system, the operating system is designed. The operating system is designed for being used in an embedded computer system, and that's why we refer to it as the embedded operating system. Then you also have the real-time operating system, and in this particular real-time operating system, we said it is a multitasking operating system that aims at executing real-time applications. So those are the types of operating systems. Those are the types. Then on and on. You also have the distributed operating system. The distributed operating system. The distributed operating system is one that manages a group of independent computers and make them appear to be a single computer. And that is why we refer to it as a distributed operating system. We have mentioned the multitasking operating system, that it allows a single user to work on two or more applications that reside in memory at the same time. Then we have multi-processing system that can support two or more CPU running programs at the same time. Then we try to look also at the function of the operating system. The function of the operating system. The function of the operating system. We have mentioned it earlier on, but for some of us that are just entry late, let's quickly just look at what are the functions of operating system. We said they provide, one of the functions that they provide a basic working environment. That is, they provide a user interface on the computer. There's another one that they control the use of peripheral devices. It's operating system that controls the use of peripheral devices, both the input and the output. We also mentioned that the operating system controls the loading and the running of application programs, which is the basic thing. Then we also mentioned that the operating system manages the allocation of memory. Another basic function is that the operating system also manages the booting process of a computer. So it is the operating system that boots the system on. A very good example that I want you to do on your own is for you to look at your phone. At the end of this class today, try to look at your phone, look at the operating system of your phone, and know the type of operating system on your phone, and know what your phone can do, and know the function of the operating system in your phone. All these operating systems that we have mentioned, know how it works on your phone. So also the operating system also manages files. The operating system manages files. The operating system protects hardware and software, and the operating system to manage the processing of connecting devices. So the connecting devices of the system, it is the operating system that manages, that is the configuration of the system. Also, it is the operating system that manages the processor for multitasking and the real-time processing. So that is what operating system basically is. Then the next one is for us to look, we have looked at operating system. The next one is for us to look at programs that we call programming language. So programming language are written, programs are written in programming language. So wherever you see PL, for example, you should know that it's programming language. And what is programming language? That's what we should be asking ourselves. A programming language, as we know, is just a vocabulary. A vocabulary, that put it that way. A programming language is a vocabulary, and a kind of a set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer to perform specific tasks. And this is usually categorized into a low level, which is the assembly and machine learning, and the high level, which are the Fortran and the Pascal language. So if you look at this, we say that programming language is a set of programs. A programming language is special purpose and limited language, a set of rules and symbols used to construct a computer language, a language used to interact with the computer. So that's what we mean by programs. That's what we mean by programs, and that's what we mean by programming language. We have said earlier on that a programming language is a vocabulary or a set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer or computing devices to perform some specific tasks. And we said some examples, and we said that it's classified into two. That is the high level, and the programming language is classified into two, the high level and the low level. So that's why we said that this is usually the programming language is usually categorized into two, the low level and the high level. So that's what we mean. So let's continue with the slide. Now, when we are talking about the high level and the low level, we have various examples in it. So let's quickly just look at what is the low level. So when we talk about the low level, we said that the low level languages are designed. They're actually designed to operate. Please just mute yourself. We are just trying to look at low level. We are trying to look at low level languages. Low level. I'm trying to see if there's a diagram that will showcase that's okay, programming, okay, computer languages. Okay, let me use this diagram. Alonge, are you online? Alonge?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Alonge, can you see this diagram now? So what do you think is happening? What do you think, how did this start? How did the operator computer language, how did it start? It started from how, from where?
From the user, sir.
No, look at the diagram very well.
Digital logic.
Digital logic.
Digital
Started
logic.
from where?
Digital
yes,
logic.
Correct. It started from level 0. which is the digital logic.
Okay, yeah.
And that digital logic then the programming language or execution language then was circuit, gates, and other. It moved on to control, which level 1. So under level 1, you have the word, the microcode, or the word, the hardwired. Then level 2, which is the machine languages. And we said our machine language, what is machine? What is machine language? It's a set, it's instruction set architecture. This is how it started. It goes to level 3. That's how it started progressing from system software, which is the operating system, the library code, then move on to assembly languages, which is the assembly code, then move on to high-level language, which is the C++, the Java, the front-end, etc., then the user. So let's start from each of this level. Let's start from each of this level. So we are trying to look at the low-level languages. Low-level languages. Now, from the diagram we just see, you can see that the low-level languages are actually designed to operate and handle the entire hardware and an instruction set architecture of a computer directly. So in this case, the programs and applications written in the low-level languages are directly executable on the computer hardware without any interpretation or translators. For example, developing new operating system or writing firmware. Now that's why I said we should try and look at this diagram again. Just let's remain here and try to use this diagram to explain what we are trying to do. Now we are trying to look at the programming languages. Now we said that a programming language is a vocabulary and set of grammatical rules for instructing a computer to perform some specific tasks. And we said they are categorized into low level and high level. Those are just the two, the low level and high level. Please look at that diagram. I will leave that diagram there and try and use it to explain all what we want to do in the programming languages. So that's why low-level languages said are designed to operate and handle the entire hardware and instruction set architecture of a computer directly. Now, the programs...
Suicide.
You said? Who is talking? So we also said that programs and applications written in the low-level languages are directly executable on the computer hardware without any interpretation or translator. So at the low level, it doesn't need any interpretation or translation. Now that's why we said a very good example is developing new operating system or writing firmware or code, writing firmware code for microcontroller. Then another one among the languages is the machine language. And we said that the machine language is a collection of binary digits. When we say binary, we mean zeros and one. We said machine language is a collection of binary digits or bits that the computer read and interpret. Don't forget that in the low level, it does not read, it works directly. But in the machine languages, it's a collection of bits that's 0 and 1. Then when you talk of the assembly languages, as it means it implements a symbolic representation. The machine language is a symbolic representation of the machine code needed to program a given CPU architecture. So that is what we mean. So in all, the high-level language, as we said, is any programming language that enables development of a program in a much simpler content and is always independent of the computer hardware architecture. So most of these high-level languages are actually designed to be used by the human operators or the programmer. And they are referred to as closer to the human. That is the high level languages, which is HLL, high level languages. We also always refer to as being closer to the human. That is, their programming styles and their programming styles and contents is easier to learn and implement. And the entire code of sort always focuses on some specific programs to be created. Then we also have the utility programs. What the utility programs? Yes, can anybody tell me online what is the utility program? Can anybody tell me what is the utility program? Can anybody tell me what is the utility program?
A utility program. A utility
Yes,
program
I'm listening.
is a type of
Yes.
software designed to perform a
Yes.
specific task that helps manage, maintain the computer system and its resources.
All right, this is correct. Try and say utility programs are specific programs that are used to enhance, that are used to improve the performance of the computer system. And they help to manage, to maintain computer resources. Now, they include the 5 viewers, the 5 compressor utilities, the backup utilities, the antivirus, the screensaver, and others. Then what are some of the function of the utility? What are some of the function of the utility programs? One, they scan and fix virus. Some of the function of the utility programs are they scan and fix computer viruses. They help in file backup. They compress files and disks. They partition disks into individual logic drivers, and they perform tasks on files, like move files, like want to move files, want to delete files, want to create files. That's all. Then you also diagnose the computers.
Ibrahim Adekule, mute yourself.
Adio Ibrahim, please mute yourself. Oh, I don't know if they want to open mic.
Ibrahim.
Alpha, mute yourself. Oh, you are disturbing us.
Sir, please remove it from the class. It is stopping.
Ibrahim, please, can you mute yourself for some time? I know you like singing. Please, can you mute yourself, Ibrahim? Ibrahim.
I don't think he's in the class. So.
No, I've muted him. I've muted Ibrahim. Please, anyone that makes noise again in the class, I'll just mute the student. So this particular slide is just a summary of what computer languages are about under machine learning, as we have discussed. We said it uses a binary code, which is 0 and 1, and it is machine independent. It is machine dependent. And third, we said it's not portable. Then under the assembly languages, we said it uses almost human. That is human. That's why I say assembly. It uses machine language, almost human type related. Then it's machine dependent, not usually portable. And when you talk high level language, it uses English-like language and it's machine independent. It's portable, but must be compiled for different platforms. Under that high level language, that's when we have C, C++, Java, and Fortran. That is just.
Adeni, yourself.
So we move on. Then we are talking about the application software. And what do we mean? We said the application software are actually a kind of programs that are designed to meet user-specific need. That is the application software. They're actually designed to meet users' specific need. The most primary function of application software is to apply the computers for user to solve problems and accomplish some specific tasks. So the application software, for example, of such as word processing, some examples of application software are word processing, spreadsheets, your email, your database, which is in this case is almost like your access in your Microsoft Office, where you have the word processing, the spreadsheet, that is Excel, the email, the database with access, even your web browser are classified as application software. That's why we say there are programs that are designed to meet user-specific needs, like your word processing, which is your Word document, like your database, your web browser. All this can help you. They can actually help us to perform tasks, such as creating documents. That is, you know that Word is used in creating documents, and also the spreadsheet. We also use the spreadsheet in analyzing some of our financial reports or some of our expenses and and on and on. Then your email, you also use your email in sending messages, and also you also use your database in organizing data and viewing pages, and you also use your web browser to view various pages on the World Wide Web, which is what we mean as www. So you can see that this application software can also be classified. That is, the application software can also be classified depending on the end user's need. So that's why we now say that, it can be classified as off-the-shelf software and custom written software. So when you talk about shelf software, we are talking about the software system that is designed and packaged for sale. So a user will definitely find it readily available in various shops for sale. That's why we say this off-the-shelf software. So off-the-shelf software is further categorized into two: the general purpose software and the specific purpose software. So we have, for the general purpose software, we said such application or such software is a type of software that can be used for a variety of tasks, and it's not only limited to one particular function. For example, a word processor can be classified as a general purpose software, as it will also allow a user to write a novel and also create a restaurant menu or even make a poster. So that's why we said it's a general purpose software. Then we also have the other one too, that are a specific purpose software. So under the specific purpose application software, which is a type of software created to execute specific tasks for a specific type. If you look, for example, a camera application on your phone we only allow you to take and share pictures. Another good example is the chess game. And we know that the chess game will also allow you to play chess, the web browser, the calculators, the media players, the calendar programs. So those are examples of special purpose software. So that is all and all. Then you have customized application software. The example of a customized application software is, for example, is normally designed for customized package. For example, the hospitals and medical equipment software can be written. So that is very good. That is very good example. So include software for hospitals and medical equipment, software being written inside banks and other financial institutions, are example for customized software. So we also have presentation software. And this presentation software is actually type of application software too. You know what the presentation software does. We said the presentation presentation software is commonly used in software application, both for personal and business purposes. And this program is specifically designed to help users to present their information, so also present their thoughts, present their ideas with ease and clarity without engaging in all these visual notes, such as text, picture, sound, and that. So that's what the presentations software does. It enables us to design and to present information, thoughts, and ideas with ease. So, and that's all. You also have the spreadsheet software. So spreadsheet is a kind of a software application. That is a spreadsheet software. It's a kind of application software that helps us in organizing, storing, and analyzing data in columns and rows to facilitate the calculation effortlessly and efficiently. So that is all. Then you have the database. Then we say database software. Say the database application, also known as DBase, that is database management system. So it's a collection of data associated with any application. And such application helps in organizing data by creating and managing a database and by storing, modifying, extracting, and searching for information within a database. You also have multimedia software. Multimedia software helps users to create, edit, or record images, audios, and video file. So this type of application software this type of application software, as you know, is dominant in the entertainment, is dominant in the media, and dominant in the communications industry. Then you also have simulation software, word processing software, web browser, business application software. Those are all examples of software. Those are all examples of software that we come across every day. Those are examples of specific those are all examples of software, application software. Those are examples of application software. Repeat it again. Some of those examples, some of those lists of different examples are presentation software. We have the presentation software, we have the spreadsheet software, we have the database software, we have the multimedia software, we have the simulation software, we have the word processing software, and we have the web browser software, we have the business application software. So that is where we will stop for today, for now. So I don't know if anyone has a question to ask. Anyone have a question? Abel, do you have a question? Abel. Abel is not online. Latifat, are you online?
No, I have a question, sir.
Why? What makes you feel that you don't have a question? You don't understand? Ife Oluwa, who has a question to ask?
So I have a question.
Yeah, what question?
So I did not really get that presentation application software.
Application?
The presentation application software.
Okay, the application. Okay, let me take it again. I said that the presentation software, isn't it? I said that the presentation software, I said, is the commonly used type of application software that it is used both for personal and business purposes. That is the application software. It's used by both personal and business purposes. And why is it like that? It's because it's designed specifically to help the users. That is the youth, that is the person and the business organization, the individuals and the business organization, to present their informations. It helps them to present their informations, their thoughts and ideas and ease. Now, if you look at this, my slide, if you look at this slide, are you seeing this slide?
Yes, sir.
You see this slide?
Yes, sir.
This is PowerPoint, isn't it? This is a presentation slide. This is what we call presentation slide. you can see from this presentation slide, it helped me to what? It helped me to present my information. It helped me to present my thoughts. It helped me to present my ideas with ease. And that's why at least we're able to understand one or two things of what is all about. And that is why we said it has a slideshow. It has a slideshow facilities. You can slide from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. You can even slide back the way we are sliding, slide 1 to slide 2, then we'll slide back. So that's what we mean by presentation slide. And a very good example of it is Microsoft PowerPoint, which is what I'm using to present the lecture. Now, if you go further to look at the presentation slide, you will see that in some slide, some users we insert graphics, like text, like videos, and like multimedia slide. So if you look at me now, I inserted this manual. I snap it, insert it. So that's why you could see it there. So also other things, other little things. You can, like this one too, this diagram is insert, Windows XP, starting screen. You can snap and you can insert. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is any other question again?
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm listening, sir.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Yes, I'm with you. Talk.
Okay, sir. You mentioned about a general purpose and a specific purpose software. I want to know, is it only these two, or this is a category of the people, another one under the general software and a special software? It calls customer application software, presentation software, and also spreadsheet. You mentioned spreadsheet, you mentioned database,
no.
You mentioned
no, this is, yes, this is what I said. I said the classification of application software, classification, how you classify application software. Then and I said that application software can be categorized into two. We said the first one is the off-the-shelf software. Then we said the second one is the custom written. We don't call it custom written, we call it in-house developed software. Then under the off-the-shelf software, we said that off-the-shelf software is a type of software that is designed and packaged for sale. It is packaged, it is designed, then you now package it for sale. And we said that the user is always available. The user can always find it available in shops where there has been said. That's why we said it's off the software. We now said that the off the software, off the shelf software can also be categorized into two. Now we said the first one is the general purpose software. Then the second one we said is the special purpose software. Then are you with me? Then I said that the general purpose software, the general purpose application software, we said is a type of software that can be used for a variety of tasks. And we also said that it is limited to one particular function. And we gave an example of it, of a general purpose application software. We said an example is a word processor that could be used as a general purpose software. Word processor, it allows user to write a novel, create a restaurant menu, or even make posters. So that's why we refer to it as general purpose application software. Then we now go back to the second one again. That's say we have a special purpose software. And we said that this special purpose application software is a type of software created to what? To execute specific tasks. And we'll give an example. We said, for example, a camera application on your phone. You know, it will allow you to what? It will allow you to take and to what? Share picture. You take people's picture, you take pictures of images, you take pictures, you share it and more. It also allow you to share when you take. It also allow you to share the pictures. And we said other good example is, for example, chess game. It will only allow you to play chess. We said web browser, calculators, media player, all those are very good examples of specific purpose application software. Hello, sir. Are you clear now? Hello?
I'm clear, sir.
Okay, so any person want to ask a question again?
So, sir, this is Arunge. So we can say Zoom app is a example of presentation and application software.
Zoom. Of course, what is Zoom used for? Zoom is it not used for presentation?
Yes, and that's why I said that in other words, we can say Zoom is an example of both presentation and application software.
Yes, because it allows you to insert graphic, video, multimedia, isn't it? So it is part of it too. Your Google slide, your Google Meets. So those are very good examples. Any one that you use for presentation. Of course, you don't use Zoom to calculate your business profit, your business or your businesses. You use it for presentation because it will allow you to what? To have slides. It allows you slideshow facility. It allows you to put in pictures, sound, video, and others. Yes, any more questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, the last one. You can't continue asking question. Okay. Question. The last question.
Okay, so in that type of operating system, you said
in that, come again, hold on. In that types of operating system?
Types of operating system, yes, sir.
Okay, types of operating system, okay.
Yes, sir. So we said multi-user. Then you say a multi-user operating system allows for multiple users to use the same computer at the same time and different times. I don't understand.
I said multi-users enable two. Multi-user operating system enable two or more users to run a program simultaneously. That's what the multi-user does. It enables a user. It enables multi-user enables two or more users to run a program simultaneously. A single user, or multitasking. Is either you call it single user or you call it multitasking. Allow a single user to have several programs in operation at the same time. The multi-user operating system enables two or more, you understand the word, two or more users to run a program simultaneously. For multi-user, two or more. For multi-user, it is two or more users running a program simultaneously. A single user or a multitask, you either call it a single user or multitask, allows just a single user to have several programs in operation. A single user to have several programs in operation at the same time. That is operating system. Any questions?
Thank you, sir.
Are you clear? Are you clear now, my friend?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No, you are not clear. Do you see the difference? You said multi-user.
Yes,
it's not what you are saying. Multi-user.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So when you say multi-user, it means two or more users, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Two or multi-user to run a program simultaneously, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear now? Or I should
Yes, sir.
repeat
No,
it
I'm
again?
clear. No, I understand. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So who else again has a question? I observed from the Zoom. I observed from today's participant online about 130. Initially, it was 160, 170. Now it has gone down. It has come down to 130. And in the previous class, it was more than 300. What happened?
So I think that some people's course changed, so they had to, the courses were updated. So some people got new courses. That's my speculation, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's because of the courses upgrade, courses changes. Okay. So that's why the what do you call it, the participant for student rate has reduced, because I'm only seeing 130, 131 instead of the previous one where you have over 1,000 that even the Zoom cannot accommodate them. So is it okay now for today? Alonge, are you online? Yeah, what question again? Okay,
Yes, sir,
I'm with
can
you.
you comment on when you stated the functions of operating system? I didn't really get all of them.
Operating system.
Yes, sir.
Operating system. Okay. Now, this is what I said. I said that, let me open that slide. Let me try and see if I have that slide. I'm trying to see if I can. Okay. I said, let me see. Let me see if operating system is here. So that you okay. Let me leave it up. Can you see this one? Can you see this slide?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this slide? Now, what is this slide saying?
Operating
What is
system
it saying?
or OS?
Controls all other software and allows software devices to work properly.
Yes. So we said that operating system is the software that allows a user to run other application on a computer, on a computing device. Now, I try to give an example. Okay, let me go on. Now, we said that the operating system, which is the OS, we said it manages the computer software and the hardware resources. Now, it is the same operating system that manages your input devices, such as the keyboard, the mouse, the output devices, the monitors, the printers and scanner, the network devices, such as your modems, your router, your network connection. Those are what the operating system does. So, and that's why we said it controls all the software and allows the hardware resources to work efficiently. Now, I said, look at your, are you with a phone? Are you with a phone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you with a phone with you?
Yes, sir.
No. My friend that is asking question, are you with a phone? What is the operating system of that phone? What is the operating system on that phone?
I think Android, sir. Is it?
Clap for yourself. Some phones use Android, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Some phones use Android. Some phones use what? Look at the slide. What does it use?
Microsoft.
Some phone uses Microsoft Windows. Some phone use what? Mac. Oh, I'm talking of your phone now. I'm not talking of the system now. I'm not talking of a laptop. I'm talking of the phone that you are holding right now. The phone that is with you right now. What is the operating system when you on it? What comes up first?
Android, sir.
Android. So Android is the operating system for your phone. Without that Android operating system, your phone will not power on. Your phone will not come up. So that's why we said that it is the hardware, it is the operating system that manages, that controls, that coordinates all the software and the hardware resources. If you put in your earpiece, your phone, it is the operating system that will manage, that will control it. If you plug in your printer, whatever you do on your phone or in your laptop, it is the operating system that, if you remove the operating system, your phone will just be blank, empty. So that is what we mean by operating system. And I said that operating system comes in different types. We say we have the single user, which is the single task. We have the single user, which is the multitask. We have the multi-user operating system. We have the real-time operating system. We have the distributed operating system. We have the multitasking operating system. We have the multi-processing operating system. Then we'll now talk about the function of operating system. We said that the function of operating system is to manage allocation of memory, is to manage your files, is to manage the booting. That is the, you know what is made by booting? You know what is by, do you know what I mean by booting, yes, or processing of system? Do you know what do you mean, yes, booting? What do you mean? What do you understand by booting? Okay, good. Yeah. So any more questions?
No, sir.
So we should end it.
Ask.
Okay, ask.
Just one last question. Sorry.
No, ask.
Multi-threading is. Can you help me? Multi-threading. What does
multi-threading?
Yes.
Multi-threading.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You said?
Yes, when you talk about and the multiple users, multi-users, multi-processor, I understand that, but what about multi-thread? I did, sir.
Can you see it? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, somebody's asking a question.
Sir.
What is
He's trying
multi-threading?
to ask that he does not understand the multi-trending. I think his network is very, very bad. He's trying to tell you that he does not understand multi-trending.
Okay, I said in multi-threading, the operating system allow different parts.
I'm here, sir.
Different. Okay, can you hear now? Do you see what is multi-threading? It allows different parts of a software program, different part of a software program, the different part of a software program to run concurrently, different part of the to run concurrently. When you mean concurrently, at the same time, at the same space, at the same, concurrently. They are together, they are running together at the same time, parallel. Not that they are running at different time. This one, they are running at the same time. So that's what we mean by multi-threading. Yes. Hello?
Please, sir, can you give one example of the multi-threading operating system for better understanding, please?
Processor. Multi-trending.
The multi-threading, the type of operating system, the multi-threading number 4. Can you help us like with one example for better understanding?
Okay. Just as we said, okay, I'm coming. Where is that multi-threading? That allow different parts of software. What do we mean by the different parts of a software to run concurrently?
Like at the same time running.
Yeah, she's trying to ask for the different parts of that computer. Some, when we say different parts of the when we said different parts of a software program, do you have an idea of different type of software program like Java? Do you know Java?
Okay, now I understand, as you mentioned Java.
Do you know C++?
Yeah, yes.
Do you know Python?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Python.
Do you know what do you call it again? What are those ones again? What are those common programming programs? What are those? Give me an example of those programming language that you know.
HTML.
HTML?
HTML and code.
COBOL. Front end and back end.
What about
Yeah,
COBOL? COBOL.
No. Yes, of course, you are right. We are talking about, but what I'm trying to say now is for this particular one that my friend is asking, for example, he said we should give example. I said multi-threading operating system allows different parts of a software programs to run concurrently. Now, and I said this part of software program, what are those software programs? And I give an example. For example, Java, Python, C++, Java. So when it comes to multi-threading, it is the work of operating system to do that one. It allows different parts of a software to run concurrently. It allows Java, Python, C++ to run. But my friend, in which environment will you see all this one running at the same time? Okay, any question? Any question? Any question? Janet Matthew,
Okay,
you want to say
I
something?
I have one more question, please.
Okay.
Looking at all these types of operating systems, is there anyone that you can like categorize the operating system for phones? Like you can use to categorize the one for phones on our normal
Which
phone?
one? Our normal
Looking
phone.
at all of them. Yes. Android, Mac, OS, like you mentioned.
Yeah, of course. Now those are operating systems.
They have
Android is an operating.
They have all these features like capable of multi-thread. There's multi-threading, multitasking. Yeah, I know about multitasking, but
Have you seen an iPad phone before?
Yes,
iPad
sir.
phone.
Yes, sir.
How much is it in the market?
I don't know, sir.
How much is it in the market? How much is it in the market? You are laughing. How much is it in the market?
100
plus. Sir.
How much is it in the market?
106,000 naira, sir.
How much is it in the market?
So I've told
the price of an Android phone, the price of an Android phone as of today is 1 million plus.
Okay, sir.
So, and such a phone, what do you think will be the reason for the cost? It is because
of the performance.
Their performance and the operating system that is driving it too. If the operating system is not good enough, it won't be selling. It won't be so high. And there are a lot of applications there too. You have the simulation in that your Android phone. You have word processing, isn't it? You have web browser, isn't it? You have business application software in it. You have business application software in it. Let me tell you, if go and buy the phone, my friend, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Go and buy the phone today. When you buy the phone, check if there is business application in that phone. Check if there's web browser in that phone. Check if there's word processing in the word processing software in that phone. If there's simulation software, if there's multimedia. You know what is called multimedia? Check it if there's a database. Check if there's one. Will you buy the phone today?
No, sir.
Are you buying the phone today?
No, sir. No, sir.
Why?
Why? There's no money. There's no money.
Obligatory fee, sir.
You said what? You go and use the school fees to buy. Even in school fees cannot afford that Android phone. With your school fees, if you save it for 2 years, will you be able to get that Android phone? So any more question? Any more question? Want to leave the class? Any more question? Any more question? Do we end the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't have
Do we
any other
end?
question.
We should end the class.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
See you in the next class. See you in the
Thank
next class. Thank you for listening.
Thank you,
Alright,
sir.
sir. Bye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye, sir.